doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby, you remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down there. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they
How's everybody out there? Can everybody hear me? Everybody can hear me? Okay, cool. And we're going to start it off with a cartoon because, we all about fun over here. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's feeling lovely.
I say you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
I don't wanna be, don't manipulate me.
Oh no, no mercy. If you said that one more time, I will choke the shit out of you when I see you. For a number of reasons. People count on Shannon. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in privacy on my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself. Not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activity. But to have your most intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let it call them. I called my sister, my friends. Obviously, my friends reached out. Forgot this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed, engaged in an activity.
He trying to make like he didn't know his phone was on live. You knew damn well your phone was on live. You knew your phone was on live.
FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, Fred, who's been my longtime marketing guy.
Look at that shit. That's bullshit. He knew.
A white woman.
Smell like a book, Shannon.
Not the look that you did, what you think you did to me.
I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be king and conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
You could be king and conqueror, and they could take your ass down in 2 weekends.
Okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself so they come home and like, that's what she need. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your I'm talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there. That can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Sam. You just can't do it. Dang, no. Dang. They want you to go for the 4th round. You looking at her like, man, listen, I need you some money to go to Starbucks. You get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's gonna say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toasted apple butter, because that's gonna get your energy back up.
She's so young that she can pop off. Yeah, I'm like, be 20.
Darnell,
Why you didn't date her mom? Why you go with her?
Darnell.
I didn't date her mom because.
All right. Now, I want y'all to think about this. There's a lot of stuff going on. Y'all see what's going on with Jaguar, going through it with, Big Meats, that feud going on. We're trying to, stay away from it as much as possible. We fully understand and we fully, are aware of whatever it is that they got going on. We're aware of it. We're on it. But let's look at the manipulation of Maggie, right? 1 second, because I want them to be able to. Let's look at the manipulation of Maggie, right? First of all, I want to say, shout out to OG Patrice for, giving Maggie a dose of her truth. I think she needs to take more shots of that, less shots of the Jack, more shots of the truth, right? And, OG Patrice really handed it to her. And let me tell you how Maggie dipped it. Maggie, and this is why Maggie is a flip dipper. She, if Jaguar is a dipper, Maggie is a flip dipper. And here's why. Maggie know damn well all OG Patrice energy was mainly towards her. She put Cleo in the middle of that. She lied to Cleo and told Cleo that OG Patrice was talking about her. And OG Patrice wasn't talking about her. Not yesterday, at least. Now, OG Patrice probably talked about her today. Yeah, probably after she heard the shit that they were saying about her. But I can't say for sure. But I know yesterday, OG Patrice directed all of that energy towards Maggie, or at least most of it. If it was towards Cleo, then I stand corrected. I could be wrong, right? But, the fact that Maggie didn't want to fight the battle herself, she lied and told Cleo that OG Patrice was talking to her. Not only that, at one particular part where, okay, yes, Big Meech was talking to Cleo when she was interrupting and stuff. But for this part right here, Big Meech was talking about this question right here. This question that says, Meech, why did you cap for Jag when you called on live on air during the Atwoods interview, considering you all just met, right? This is what the part that she was trying to say that that he was talking to her on, right? Let's listen. And y'all tell me, was he talking to Cleo or was he talking about the whole situation getting online and people playing him? At this particular point, he wasn't directing it at Cleo. He was directing it at the whole situation and the panel. And that's why King World felt like he needed to step up. If he would have put a direct name on it and everybody would have knew who he was talking about, King World wouldn't have been like, oh, we get what you're saying, blah, blah, blah. Just listen. Watch when he come back. When he come back, he's talking about this question right here.
We're waiting for Meech to come back on so we can do that. We're gonna get an echo, Meech.
Okay.
Okay, so somebody said, Meech, they said, Meech, why did you cap for Jag when she called your live on air during the Atwood interview, considering you all just met?
Can you put a knot on this and cut it? Because we can't get it off the long.
Okay, run that long ass question back again, bro.
So he said, why did you cap for Jag when she called you on live on air during the Atwood interview, considering you all just met? He closed me. Yeah, he said, why did you cap? Yeah.
What the fuck you mean? Why did I cap you, man? What the fuck is you talking about? I look like I'll be capping for somebody, nigga. You stupid. What the fuck is you talking about? Cap? Cap is bullshit. My folks, Jay Fresh is my nephew, okay? A friend of mine asked me to look out for him and work with him. And he asked me to look out for
Don't cut it.
He was trying to help. So
Why?
what is you talking about, Cap? What do you mean by it? What the fuck you mean? I just told you, she knew a relative of mine, family of mine, asked me, just like if any other family member since somebody been asked me to do something, your punk ass. You the Cap motherfucker. You talking to like that? You ain't.
Hold on, this might not be the part right here. It might be earlier when he was getting out the car.
Yeah, see, a lot of times what happened, not to cut you off, Stone, but a lot of times what happened is people clip these videos and then put them, they might share them to TikTok.
See, King World secretly taking shots at me like, oh, people clip these videos, they might share them to TikTok because I'm the one that came over here from TikTok. These are indirect shots. So that way, if I say something, he can act like a female and act like he never directed it towards me. Like, bro, you took that way. Like, nigga, if you gonna come at me directly.
And Google was together.
You see the chaos that Jag?
Oh, they didn't call me either.
Oh, here it go right here.
Yeah, I know you're playing.
Who Chloe's talking to? I assume.
I got clown me.
See, look, he was talking to clown me because this was the situation that was they was trying to redirect it so the energy wasn't on Maggie, right? They was trying to redirect it. So Stone tried to read this question to try to throw it in there as a misdirection, right? Not knowing that this question was actually for Meech. He thought it was for Maggie or OG Patrice. So around this marker right here is when Meech say something. Let's listen.
Okay, no, she's talking to OJ Patrice. That's not me. She didn't call me effery, okay? So please stop it. Don't act like that again. Oh, you're not gonna think and phony that there is up here trying to play the thing for Jack and friend with Jack and then competing. But I'm really cool with Sean and Ron. Okay, thank you so much.
There you go, right here.
The reason why they're asking you about the dirty diapers is because Jaguar Wright wears diapers.
She wears, wait a minute, wait, hold on. She wears what?
She wears diapers.
You joking, right?
No.
Maggie, she wears diapers?
Everyone in the chat that knows that Jaguar Wright wears diapers, put a 1 in the chat if she wears diapers too for no.
And she wears diapers only.
Wow.
Yeah, especially when she's having long trips, she wears diapers.
Wow. This is the woman that talks shit about everybody, and she's diapered up. The diaper game.
That's why they're asking you the question of the editorial because she wears diapers.
You didn't see those Huggies in the garbage can, Meech?
I don't look for and plus they would have probably said they probably didn't set up on.
Dad was wearing those diapers when her and Goomba was together and they were traveling. Jag will put on the diaper so he wouldn't have to stop to use the bathroom. I guess she was using the bathroom in the diapers when they was on.
Jag do that because Jag said that she had IBS, always be constipated. So back then, Jag was booking on herself with her.
So I met Jag 40th Street. You know, and this is so when moved to Arizona, every time I come, everything was
Here for it, please.
yeah, OJ Patrice. Please continue to have your feeling. Goodbye. I even offered.
See, after Maggie got kicked off the panel, she got butthurt. So she started, you know, manipulating the situation. Maggie started manipulating the situation, right? So next thing you know, Cleo, you know, get caught up in it. And she's trying to act like she's not caught up in it. She tried to change her name on YouTube or on Instagram. She's trying to change her name to Anonymous on Instagram, right? But this is her. You can hear her voice right here. Right? She tried to change her name. So today when she was on Maggie's panel at 8 something, I hit her up and I said, Maggie is lying to your face. If you go back and watch that first time, he said put some respect on his name or stuff. He was talking about, you know, the situation with whoever asked the question on Atwood's channel, right? She's playing in your face, right? Maggie's trying to make it seem like OG Patrice and they had a problem with Cleo, and that's why Stone blocked her ass on Instagram. That's exactly why Stone blocked Cleo on Instagram, is because you're sitting over there and you're acting and pretending like you don't see Maggie playing. So you must be a part of the bullshit too. If you acting like you don't see Maggie's bullshit, you pretending like you don't see Maggie's game, don't see Maggie's playing in everybody's face, then you with the shit too, right? So to sit over there, first she played it off. She played it off like, oh yeah, you know, this, that, and the third. And earlier today, she went in Meech and them live. She went in there. So if you went in there, then that she was in there saying, we love you, Meech. We love you, Stone Paxton, right? So you were in there. You were in the live. You know?
You know what I'm saying? I've been attacked the whole month and a half since Angie.
Soon as they went live and they announced it, she jumped over there. Where is she at? Let me see, because she was in the comment section. We love you, Meech. Even after Meech talked to her, she tried to act like she didn't hear Meech talk to her last night like that. And she was like, oh, you know, I was tired. I fell asleep. That's why I dropped out like that. No, you was not. That's not it.
Y'all want Polly?
And Meech in the comments right now. On the Meech, let it run. We need to put these receipts. 12.
And I didn't see no receipts. Did y'all see any receipts today? When they came back on, did they show any receipts? Or was he just doing nunchuck shit? Did y'all see any receipts from them? Yeah, Cleo ain't got no stain. She on here looking, she on here bragging about keeping bullshit going in the black tea sector. Bragging about it. Literally on here like, girl, this is the black tea sector. We get ghetto over here. We ratchet over here. What? How would you over here playing anonymously? Anonymously. You putting everybody else's government out there, doxing everybody else, trying to scare everybody else, saying you know where everybody live and all of this stuff. And you a whole ghost in the system, playing scary as hell. And we supposed to be scared of you? Shut up. She over there screaming, I got his address. You a lie. She over there screaming, I got pictures of his wife. You a lie. Anything that you say or do is because you've been playing this game for 9 years on YouTube. Ain't no telling the amount of money you made playing this weird ass game on YouTube. This has literally become your bread and butter. You can't sit there and say shit to nobody. This is literally your bread and butter. For 9 fucking years, you've been sitting, or since 2009, because you like to brag so much. Since 2009, your ass has been in the black tea sector, stirring up all types of fuckery and bullshit. You sit there and make it seem like you want to see Jag locked up and you the one that caught, and then you turned around and told on yourself today on Maggie's panel. It's fun. I like this. It's like a cat and mouse game with Jag. It's like Tom and Jerry. They let her out and I chase her and da-da-da-da-da. It's fun. It's thrilling. That's what your ass said. You sitting up here playing in black people's face while you sit somewhere safe, trying to put people address out, dox people and shit like that. Well, I hope you messing with the right people now. I hope Meech and them put the fear of heaven in your ass. Fuck the fear of hell. I hope they put the fear of heaven in your ass, because I know hell, you want to go to hell because that's more exciting for your ass. Hell is exciting for you, so you want to go to hell. Now, I hope he put the fear of heaven in your ass. I hope I hope whatever fear he put in your ass make you want to get saved and start doing good shit. I hope he scare your ass so fucking bad, your ass go get baptized. I hope matter of fact, I hope you take your shahada, and next time I see your ass, you better be calling in the Adhan. You better be somewhere. Ashanamana ilaha asular. You better be calling in. I promise you. You better take your shahada by the time. He better put the fear in your ass. Y'all fucking with the right group now. I'm glad y'all stepped on my toes. I'm so glad y'all jumped out there, put King World on it. Yeah, King World. I introduced King World. I'm the one who gave him all the information. I'm the one who, yeah, so he should know every fucking body that you vouch for is no good. He should know that everybody that you vouch for, something ain't right. He should know that everybody that you brought to him, be cautious with. Oh, yeah, King World over there swinging. Oh, Mr. Backyard DJ at 60-something years old. I'm a DJ. It's the BT of ZC Motion Dream Team. Yeah, I started with that carbonation stuff. Now, Jag done jumped out there. I got to get Jag right. I got to get Jag what she supposed to do. Stalking all these fucking women on here, putting out addresses on here, doing all that weird ass shit, then playing gangster. Man, nobody want to hear that dumb ass shit. Man, the fuck up. Man up. Y'all niggas moving weird as hell on here talking about this masculine energy. Nigga, that ain't masculine energy. Man up. Man up. Fuck it. I'm calling it out. Man the fuck up. Weird ass energy. You niggas all moving like the knots. Moving like the knots on this motherfucker. And the knots, stop calling and texting my phone, you weird ass dude. Stop calling and texting me. Talking about something. Oh, I actually called to have a normal conversation. Your jealousy is seeping, and I don't control the black women. I don't control the black women do with their money. But you sound like a pimp extorting or whatever with how you talk about her buying you a car and how you took my bitch and bag, and that's silly. My money is good. Life's good. And I wish you the best because that's what I want for myself. Nah, fuck that, nigga. You don't want the best for yourself, and I'm not about to wish you the best. Nah, nigga. I'm not ordering you no heaven while you try to order somebody else hell. No. You want to lie on people, I hope you get everything tenfold to you. You want to sit there and put out falsitries on people, I hope that shit smack you tenfold. I told you. Everybody ain't out here for play. Some of us got a heller of return to sender, and some of us do speak things into existence. So I hope you get slapped with every fucking thing you need to get slapped with. Next time you take a drink, I hope a cop pull you over. Next time you sip something, I hope you go to jail. Nigga, whatever you do, every fucking thing you wish for me, I wish happened to you. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your love seat. Fuck whatever sofa you sitting on. Fuck it. Now, play those games with the wrong person. You want to sit there and say, you got too many people on your head to be beefing with me. Well, send them too. I don't care how many of y'all line up. Line them all up. Send all of them. Stop playing. Y'all swear y'all going to put somebody in fear, make somebody feel scared, make somebody feel afraid because they trying to grow on YouTube. How the fuck is you trying to scare people on YouTube to stop growing on YouTube, to stop speaking the truth on YouTube? No, you a clown, my boy. Ain't no fear pumped over here. I don't care how much misinformation, disinformation you can sit there and tell people. How you going to tell people what I'm already telling people? Oh, he said that he going to buy this. He said that he going to do that. He said that he on his way to do this. And he said, you can't build content off of the content that I'm already doing about what I'm already doing. You trying to build content off of the shit that I'm already telling people I'm doing. Trying to attach your energy to mine because you ain't got no energy. Now you sitting over there sad as hell with no energy. Sitting over there with the crypt keeper. She waving her hands in the air, swearing she doing something. I thought she sacrificed my platform. Now look at y'all. Y'all looking broke, busted, and disgusted. Sitting over there like the Chili's commercial. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Thanks. That felt really loose.
Yeah, it came off. Well, I put it on screen. Soon as you got it.
You are good, man. Like tonight, like not now.
Fold that. Fold the front part up, son. What, your shoes?
Yeah.
Do what?
No. I had to undo them because they were getting really tight. You don't have to do it now.
Why you keep pulling on the wrong part?
I don't know. And I don't even know what I'm doing wrong because every time I walk, they get longer.
Pull it in. Pull right here in. This part in right here. Pull this in. And it'll pull the string up.
Okay.
You see this part right here?
Yeah, Mom couldn't do this though. I told her, like, asked her to try to do like how you did. She said she can't.
Not just pull the inside string inward and it'll come up some. Like if you see it doing that, because you only got a bunch of knots in it now, but this inside string right here, this one, just pull that through the thing. It'll come up. And if anything, you can just pull it how far you need it. Oh, he's always on some type of design with his shoestrings, but then the design with his shoestrings. All right, he's doing thumbs up. You better get out your head. I promise you that. That's some shit. Okay, I'll do it in a second. Yeah, so she literally over there playing a whole internet game.
People I knew, like
Whole internet game.
we all, like I said, me and she, when she listen, thing just out of nowhere, just say these.
Now that last time he was talking.
Trying to get the grocery store, if not bi-weekly.
So she's looking at Major Time. That's why she don't want to turn herself in.
This time right here, he was talking to her for sure.
Longer, I mean, you figure she spent 2 years running, right?
Trying to spin his words.
It's already done. So it's kind of like Jag. Like Math is math. You got to do the time regardless. So you might as well just go ahead and turn yourself in and get the shit over with.
Nah, let me tell you. Can I say something?
But see, now Jag pregnant. Now Jag might be, you know, trying to have a kid. You know, Jag might be trying to have a kid. You know what I mean? He might be trying to stay out to have a baby. I don't know anymore. Damn, Odell, you got a litter coming? Odell, you can't bring that litter over here, bro. I know we ain't friends, but they out here saying that you a part of the troll farm. You know what I'm saying, Odell? Odell, they out here saying you a part of the troll farm, bro. They out here saying that you about to fill out an application to become a sister wife. Is that true? Odell, is you out here trying to become a sister wife or a brother husband or something, Odell? Is that what you're doing? Jag done kicked you out of the Brady Bunch. You done got your ass out here looking like a lost pup, Odell. I mean, we cool and all, my boy. We cool and all. But and Odell, my, what big teeth you have. The better to bite you with, my dear. Get your ass out of here. Nah, man, good luck in all your endeavors, man. I see that you got some shit coming your way. If Jag announcing that she's pregnant, you stuck, my boy. You stuck. You're gonna have to work it out. I don't know. I guess you got to beef with me again or something. I don't know what the fuck you got to do to clean this up. But if she left your ass because you pieced it up with me, you gonna have to put some pants on, man. Who the hell wear the pants in that house? If you call the truth, she should honor your truths as your other half or better part or counterpart or semi part or whatever the fuck part y'all playing. Shit. We don't even know what's going on anymore. Is it yours? Let me ask that. Are you sure? Let me find out. Jag trying to be on the Maury show. When it comes to the Muppet Baby, you are not. Jag run all in the back, dive in the couch in the back. So sure. Oh my God. Well, Jag, who does it belong to? It must be Trevor Greaves. Trevor Greaves. I don't know, man. We see how we see how desperate people get. Desperate time calls for desperate measures, I guess. She's looking for the energy shift to change on her. She's got a lot of people putting a lot of negative energy on her. One thing for sure, two things I know is, when somebody say they pregnant, people give them a little bit of sympathy. It's all types of, you look for baby showers and more shit, reveal parties, all of that shit. People try to keep you stress-free, so if she's saying she's pregnant, that means the pressure done got to her, and she's at that point where she got to come up with some type of lie to get the heat off of her, right? By saying she's pregnant, it's saying that anybody who continue talking about her after she say she's pregnant is trying to put her through some type of stress, so that way she can have a miscarriage, or it could lead up to a story about a miscarriage, right? Or a stillbirth, or whatever it is that might have happened to them other 8 babies that did not say she had, right? So whatever the hell's going on, it could lead to more manipulation. I would like to say who would lie about something like that, but as you can see, the internet is undefeated and people lying about all types of shit, right? So we don't know what's heads or tails, right? When we was watching Stone whatever's live, we seen that Jaguar was absolutely, you know, in the comment section, according to the mods that was in there, they were in the comment section saying that Odell's going to handle him. So she's still, you know, claiming herself to be attached to Odell. Now, whether or not we see her disattach herself from Odell after the smoke clear, or whether, you know, she just mad at Odell right now. She could just be mad at him right now, and she'll come around, you know. She has to realize who's who. It's a lot of stuff that's going on around her life, circulating around her life and whatnot, you know. So she might have to see who's who. We're going to continue to joke over here, laugh, you know. If she take that to heart, oh well, maybe she don't know what content creating is. And her being in the importance of storylines right now with everything that's going on, shit, why not, you know, laugh off of the shit that's going on around her? We over here, ain't we? So we gonna laugh wherever we at. We gonna laugh, right? So she might feel a certain type of way about that, but that ain't got shit to do with us. Whether she see us for whatever it is that's happening, okay, I get it. You know, you got mental issues, but you want to be looked at as normal. We're gonna treat you as normal as possible. You know what I mean? And normal comes with this, you know, joking. This is content, but not the shit that they're not doing. They're not being weird, you know, this weird ass, you know, lying on people's history and trying to rewrite people's history so he can siphon people's energy and lie. Nah, you gonna humble yourself, my boy. You gonna humble yourself. And I you know, I hate to be the one to do it. I wish it was somebody else, but you played with the wrong one, my boy. And you talking about something, oh, you gonna call my phone talking, he gonna call my phone talking about I don't know how to play the dozens. Nigga, it'd be nice to know that I was playing the dozens before you volunteered me to play the dozens with your ass. And now you don't like the way things is going. Talking about something, you don't want to play the dozens with me no more. No, nigga, you don't get to decide when it's over with. Don't call me talking about something. I don't want to play the dozens with you no more. No, no, it's up, nigga. This ain't no, we is not little no more. We is not little no more. You don't get the motherfucking start some shit and then say, I don't want to play the dozens with you anymore. No, 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 nigga. It's up and it's stuck. Fuck you talking about? I don't want to play the dozens with you anymore.
The faker, the coward. Let's go. No nuts, you a threat. That's a comedy skit. Act hard in person, but you never commit. Sniffing that powder, trying to boost your flame, but your brain glitching. Lost in the game. Push it out for me, that line is old. Fake flexing diamonds, but your jewelry's cold. Mean for no reason with a grin full of spite, but you fold when it's real, never stand in the light. Low budget actor can't land a part. Wig on crooked, no soul in your art. Fake tough, fake deep, fake views you chase. You a walking L with powder on your face. No nuts got charges, he wildin' again. Fake lawyer talking but can't even pretend. Picked on a queen cause she cut off the cash. Now he crying in DMs looking real trash. Push it out for me, nah, push that plea. You a fraud with a script, no law degree. Big threats, no spine, just powder and cap. You a whole case file in a diss rap track. But your bluff too soft. Google law head, fake docs in hand. Can't spell your name, but wanna take a stand. Crying to fans, begging for bills, but threaten women got zero chill. Acting like you run the scene, but shiver when it's heat like a dope fiend. Trying to flex woke, say you the one, but you dark in the heart and dumb in the sun. Wig stay on, blue coat for days. Say you chose him, boy, you lost in a haze. Ain't enlightened, just snow in your dome. Got a YouTube glow, but no real home. Loud on the net, but your soul stay fake. Talk peace, live hate, you a walking mistake. Push it out for me, now push that fraud. You recycled your look and you front like a god. GoFundMe for a dream you won't chase. Scamming with catchphrases, stealing the base. Fake nose, fake teeth, lies in your grin. You ain't built to win, you just built for sin. SSI checks, but you flex online. Playing like a boss with a squatter's spine. Creators see you and they duck quick. You a mimic, a menace, a habitual trick. Ain't no women, bro, you sick. Squatting in homes, pulling leeching tricks. HIV housing still acting elite, but you ain't paid rent, just lying in the street. Racist clown, hating your kind. Black man bashing black women online. You harass, you threaten, you live for the shame. But karma don't miss and it's calling your name.
It's up and it's stuck, my boy. You ain't going nowhere. We just like you pulling all of this weird shit on people. How you gonna text somebody and apologize and then try to talk shit about their childhood? Man, fuck you. Stop stealing people energy. I hope She Paint is having a blast in Europe. I hope her plane landed. She getting ready, and I hope it's marvelous.
You are a sick individual. You know that boy is obsessed with me, and you going over there praying on him to buy. You are so sick. Girl, I can show you the paperwork. I make 2.5 times the amount of money now that I got rid of you out of my life. And when I get rid of him from the inside out, I feel like I'm going to go up to about $20,000 a month. Don't nobody play with my soul or try to trap me. You are a nasty, crude ass bitch. Death don't do you justice, ho. You already dead on the inside. You stupid. You are literally delusional to sit there and pay this boy to talk to him behind the scene, to cry and act like you made a friend. Ain't no fucking friends. He using you for money, and you don't care about it. The only thing you care about is trying to get a reaction out of me. Well, guess what? Your money ain't shit compared to my money and what I'm making right now and what you was giving me. You can't penny bitch me. You are a nasty, disgusting person who came across some money. That's all you will ever be. You're pulling strings behind the scenes, and I'm going to show you I play that game better than you.
End of message. Delete. Press 7. Save. Press 9 or resave.
Yeah, after 4 months of straight up supporting somebody who you know has completely harassed me, and then you leaving messages, participating in it after you finally got my attention to text you, well, you showed me everything that you need to show me.
And I want to let you know right now, I got the copyrights to this. So if I hear you repeating this, I'm going to strike your page, nigga.
Maybe she'll.
How about that? I got the copyrights to this sound right here. And if I see or hear you replaying it, I'm going to strike your page. How about that? Now, I'm a little bit smarter than you. I went and got the copyrights to that voicemail right there. How about that? Now, if you replay that voicemail, your ass is book 'em, Dano. Now, I damn near got the copyrights to your voice. You keep on playing. You keep on playing, and I'm going to go get the copyrights to the Not Show and make you change your whole name. Fuck around. Fuck around, keep playing. I'll go buy a spot out on Google for your ass. Every time they look up the Not Show, they're going to hear a recording of that playing. You want to try to tarnish people? I bet you won't get no job in Hollywood when they start Googling you and hear that playing right there. I bet you won't get no type of job when they hear you talking to a black woman like that. I guarantee you, I'll put that shit on Craigslist.
Too, but now you're participating in the harassment overtly.
I put that shit on Craigslist. I guarantee you gonna apologize to me publicly. I guarantee you gonna take all of that shit back that you said about me. All the lies you gonna take. It ain't gonna be no misconstruing that shit. You ain't gonna be able to chop and screw it or nothing. I promise you that.
I did have it in my back of my
mind. When I get
done
with you, you're gonna take all them lies back that you put on me.
Since you said you
publicly.
did it from the kindness of your heart. But you just
the same amount of people that you fuck my name over in front of, that'll be the same amount of people you clean that shit up in front of.
I'm going to manifest 5 or 6 different people that support me 10 times fold more than you have ever supported me because it was never genuine. I wish you the best. I will not mention you on my platform. I will not talk about him. He's on loop on a backup channel. And now that I know that you're still going to support him and his predatory energy towards me, I can't do nothing about it. It's not your business. You are in my business by supporting somebody who's harassing me. But you showed me that, and I can't do nothing about it. So for that, I wish you the best. You will not get a mention. You will not be talked about on my platform. Godspeed.
End of message. Delete. Press 7. Save. Press 9. Resave. End of.
You are a sick individual. You know that boy is obsessed with me, and you going over there praying on him to buy. You are so sick.
Don't work.
Girl, I can show you the paperwork. I make 2.5 times the amount of money now that I got rid of you out of my life. And when I get rid of him from the inside out, I feel like I'm gonna go up to about $20,000 a month.
So whatever he did
Nobody
worked.
play with my soul or try to trap me. You are a nasty, cruel ass bitch. Death don't do you justice, ho. You already dead on the inside. You stupid. You are literally delusional to sit there and pay this boy to talk to him behind the scene, to cry and act like.
You lucky we don't just play that shit all night, you coward. That's why I keep on saying, bro, you play the games with the right people, man. You do all of that weird shit. You did all of that weird shit. You know, threw dirt on my name, try to tear me down, all of that shit. And now you want to sit there and talk about something. I'm not doing it. I don't have no problems with you. Nah, don't text me now talking about I'm not a part of none of that. Yeah, you is a part of it. You is a part of it. We came over here genuine. We came over here genuine. You still added fuckery. Nah. You don't get the bow out, nigga. Fuck that. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go to the Atlas store. We're going to drop the link right here, right now. Go check out the new merch. It's up. It's out. Go check it out. We got some new stuff that we just added. We not about to let them stop. These motherfuckers going to try to say I'm selling socks, but they ain't mention the hoodies or the stickers or anything. They ain't mention anything. They just going to say he's selling socks. Nah, we got more stuff going than that. Check out this nice tie-dye shirt right here. You see how nice that look? You can get it in different colors right here. See, this is the blue, right? But you can get this also in a, different color, different color arrangement. Yeah, gonna call my phone while we kicking it in the Discord. While I'm kicking it with my Atlas family in the Discord and shit, gonna call my phone. They ain't gonna try to be like, I know you recording. Nah, I don't need to record, nigga. We chilling in the Discord. What's up? Scary ass dude. Stop playing, man. Keep on playing. And make sure you get this one. This hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. All right. Make sure you get this t-shirt. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. All right. Make sure y'all get that. Synced it. Man, listen, we got cups. We got cups. We got coffee cups. We got halter tops. We got bags, right? We don't just sell socks, hating ass. We got stickers. That's how y'all know they just haters. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all know that's how y'all know they just haters. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all know they just haters. They just haters. We got some stickers in case you want to get stickers. You know what I'm saying? We got some panties in case you want to feel a little sexy. You want to feel a little sexy? Get you some Love is Love. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Really let your cheeks hang out with those. You can really let your cheeks hang out with those. Make sure you go get the Fighting the Demons t-shirt. Fighting the Demons. People already, you know what I'm saying? People already started taking pictures of this one. That's a tough shirt right there, right? Everybody said they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? We got hoodies, shirts, shoes, etc. You know what I'm saying? Cartoons, labels, movies. You know what I'm saying? Get you some Ralph the Wise stickers in case you want to just slap that somewhere. You might want it on your bus, on your truck, on your plane, on your train. You know what I'm saying? Throw that on the back of the van. You know what I mean? Throw that on the back of the truck. Don't that look nice right there? Get you a nice little bumper sticker. Ralph the Wise bumping sticker. Put it on your car. I love to be driving down the road and see a Ralph the Wise sticker on somebody's car, or see one of these stickers on somebody. Like, so it'll make my day. It'll make my day. All right. So we got, catching criminals. Y'all know we out here catching these criminals. They everywhere. Right. Now, these are the socks. We do got a pair of socks, right? We do got the Love is Love socks. But maybe they mad because we didn't just get the Love is Love socks. We got the Ralph the Wise socks out there too. So if you got the Love is Love socks, y'all might as well follow up and get y'all a pair of Ralph the Wise socks also. You know what I mean? The pink Love is Love shirt. Yeah, that was nice. If you get the set, you can get the set where you put the socks with the pink shirt, and you can get the blanket. You can get the Love is Love. It's the Atlas family. It's the blanket, but you throw that on the bed right there, a nice little plush blanket. Throw that plush blanket on the bed right there. That's that. Or you can get the Atlas family blanket. Right? You can get the Atlas family blanket. Right? Listen, great things is happening, man. Great things is happening. You can get you a nice little t-shirt. Keep getting up. If you feel like you a fighter, get you a Keep Getting Up t-shirt. You know what I mean? Get you that. Like I say, man, a little bit of support go a long way. You can get you this one right here. This t-shirt. This is 420. It's 420. You see it got the 4, the 2, and the O. And if it's somebody that don't know about 420, you can just tell them this is paper, rock, and scissors. Okay, you can tell them this is paper, rock, scissors, or you could tell them it's 420. It's up to you. It's optional. You know what I mean? Or you could tell them you get the deuce, the fist. You say you get the deuce, the fist, or the hand. Either way, you can get that in a hoodie too. All support is appreciated greatly. Get you a nice little bag, a Love is Love bag. You you got the summertime coming. Everybody want a little summer bag to walk around with. A little bag. It's a picnic. Throw some stuff in the bag. And if you steal stuff from Aldi's, you might need this bag just to go in Aldi's and steal. Get you a coffee cup. This is She Paints. This is a special contribute to She Paints, for her putting up with the knot and going through all of that bullshit and still coming out with the strength to take on more bullshit. You know what I mean? So this is her painting right here. This is a painting of what she did. This right here, this eye, everything, that's hers. Next month, we'll pick somebody else and we'll put a product in the store for them. So next month, depending on whoever comes along, we don't know what the future might hold. But next month, when the next person, so every month we'll change out items, but new items is always popping up. These are the 2 new items right here. And of course, this one comes in 3 different colors. This one, but this one also comes in a hella array of colors. If you just wanted to get you a nice Love is Love. And we also got G4NG, which is guidance for the next generation. Also, don't forget, we got the Love is Love scented candles, right? Soy, amber jar, scented candles. We also have paintings, right? These are hand paintings. These are literally from Soul of Atlas, personal paintings from Soul of Atlas. Y'all know her from the Discord. Y'all also know her from different variations. Y'all should see her in the comment section. So these are different paintings. Get you one. Support the team. Support the Atlas family. They're hating. They are hating. You know what I mean? They are so hating on us that they're mad that they didn't come out with this. That's what they're mad about. They mad because they ain't got Discord DJs. See, we got Discord DJs. You know, our Discord DJs, Atlas Family, Sister Wives, they producing great music like this song.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it.
We got another giveaway coming out soon
Maggie,
too.
and I can't get behind
Don't worry, we got another giveaway coming out soon too.
You hate with your whole chest, baby. You remind me of a
We're giving
little
out the
green
shirts.
man looking
Giving
like
out the
slime.
shirts.
So
We're giving out the
mad that
shirts.
they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love.
You know they mad, they vibing with me. You know they mad, big mad. They really upset. Don't be mad because they love me, they love me, they love me.
This song's for you too, down it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love.
Hey, next time somebody, and you know when people hating on you, just sing this song in your head right here. You know? Next time somebody just hating, just be like, so mad that they love me, they love me. That was tough right there. Yo, we got so much more stuff coming for y'all, man. Just pay attention. I promise you, you're gonna enjoy this journey. This is not a journey. We ain't trying to trauma bond. We not doing none of that stuff. We really trying to move forward in a loving, prospering, peaceful, unanimous, unified way. Like everything else that you're seeing right now is just part of the get out the way type thing, you know. There's a get out the way movement happening, if you would say, and everybody's not going to make it. Truth be told, everybody's not going to make it. And that is the reality of this. That is the reality of it. And it's okay. It's okay that everybody's not going to make it. I need more people to understand how this world really works. I'm really trying to take people along for the journey, but like I say, everything ain't for everybody and everybody's not going to make it. And it ain't got nothing to do with someone else choosing it for you. It's not somebody else that choose that you shouldn't make it on this journey. It's not like, oh, somebody else chose that you couldn't make it on this journey. Nah, that's not what happened. I don't want people to think that that's what happened, that, you know, that's something that happened. Nah, that's not what happened. So when you're looking at this, however you're looking at this, you know, certain things are taking place, and it's not to be, you know, it's not what you think it is. You know, this world is stranger than fiction, and you know, the universe is ironing something out. The universe is ironing it out. And all we doing is acting whatever it is that the universe is ironing out. Some of us have bigger roles to play than others, and not to say that your role is insignificant, not to say that your role don't count. It's just some people got bigger roles than others. You know, they got bigger shoes to fill. Some people are feeling like they have to find the leader. Some people feel like they have to be the leader. Hell, some people feel like they have to fall in love with the leader, right? This is like the Matrix all over again. You're going to have like twin flame energies and all types of manipulative of different variations of psychological warfares. And it's a fun place. It's a fun place, I guess you can say, right? And also, like I say, we're trying to get we're trying to get on the road. We got some great things happening. We got some people trying to get in our way and stop us from building something great. I know for a fact they can't stop us. I'm laughing at the fact that they're trying to, right? And the fact that they're getting hella sick. Like their health is, I'm talking about like, man, do you see them? Do you see them? So yeah, so that's the GoFundMe right there. Please feel free to hit the GoFundMe, you know, throw something at it. You know, I know right now things is not looking prosperous. And to be honest, like people don't realize how humble people really are. Like if these people are willing to take these lies that they're putting on me off of me, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. I won't continue laughing at them as hard, right? I'm not saying that I'm not going to continue laughing at them, but it might not be as hard, you know? Right now, I'm going to get these whole healthy hearted laughs off because everything that y'all doing is backfiring. And I noticed, you know, Maddie blocked me in her channel today. Oh, yeah, of course you would block me after talking so much shit, after making it seem like he'll never get a chance to do. He think he's going to get up there with Atwoods. He think he's going to get an opportunity to do this. He think he's going to get an opportunity to do that. Where's your opportunities going? Right to the shitter. Every time you step off that porch and go on somebody else's panel, I hope somebody tear your ass up. Matter of fact, I will it. I will it to happen. I will that shit to happen. I'll be sitting there staring at that motherfucker screen like somebody get up there and get her. Cleo talking about something. I sent OG Patrice over there. How you gonna say I sent OG Patrice over there? Make that shit make sense. The shit they say don't make sense. They just say shit that don't make sense. Right? Everybody knows the manipulation of these different sacrals and stuff like that. I think people are more willing to understand it now, you know, as far as some of the studies goes, you know, some of the Baphomet studies goes and stuff like that. I think people are more willing to understand some of these studies now, you know, if we are articulating them properly. Not everybody can speak on this, you know, these different variations of knowledge and understandings and stuff like that. It's been tried before. Everybody's trying to figure it out. People can't figure it out. They don't know what they're doing wrong. You know, everybody's trying to make the connection with this and they can't. They can't make the connection. They can't make heads or tails of it, you know? And it don't matter how much you tell them that, you know, the head is the heaven, head, heave, have, talking about God. God, higher self, is reaching, stretching over to try and connect with the Adam, lower self, and Adam is relaxed, showing no effort. This painting is showing all to have to do, move up to the higher mind to reach your higher self. The higher self is always speaking and giving commands, but the lower self dominates. All you have to do is follow the commands of the higher self, higher mind, thoughts, right? The head is the heaven because it is the place of consciousness. In the center of the brain, the pineal gland is the place of thy consciousness, and it has access to the astral plane. So when people say that they travel, I know back in the day when Mariah Carey, they asked Mariah Carey, has she ever been to Mars? Mars is a self-misery program. It has something to do with lower vibration, you know, reptilian. But when they asked, have you been, this is why it says our flesh is slaves to this planet. But, you know, our pineal, that would be a place of multi-dimensions, so we can get to the astral plane, right? If someone's trapping you in your pineal, they're trapping you in the astral plane. They're playing this mental game, right? So you got concentration, which is the masculine solar, which is yang, and then you got yin and yang. You know, the yin is the masculine solar, and the yang is the feminine lunar. So this is the same, as above, so below, as without, so within. So the same thing you see outside of you is the same thing that's inside of you. You know what I mean? You can go anywhere and everything. You know what I mean? That's why in the song he said, butterflies in the sky, I can go twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can do anything. Who weighs the note and made the goat, a reading rainbow. Now, ironically, the same person that played Reading Rainbow is the same person that played Kunta Kinte. Ironically. So if that didn't tell you that he could do anything, I knew he could do anything. When I seen him playing Kunta Kinte and then I seen him in Reading Rainbow, I said, oh shit, he could do anything. He went from playing Kunta to Reading Rainbow. I said, oh yeah, all things is possible. All things is possible. It gave me hope. It gave me hope. But right here, you see, as you can see, heaven, the throne room is your brain, right? The 12 disciples are represented as parts of the brain. The land of milk and honey is a part of the brain, right? Where chemicals grow, right? Earth is considered your heart or your body. Eden is your lungs. The fruit is, you know, your lungs, digestive system, all of this stuff. Jacob's ladder, right, is your spinal cord, right? And then hell is your digestive system, right? And then the bottomless pit is considered to be, you know, so all these things is connected to the body. I mean, we can keep on acting like we don't see it, but we see it. We see it. One's in the chat if you see it. Everything is everything. What is meant to be, we'll see. After winter, must come spring. Change will come eventually. It seems we... Don't make me start getting on my Lauryn Hill shit. La, 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 la. It seems we start to lose the game before we start to play. And it seems that everything is everything. All right, it says, the ventral view of the brain seems from underneath, shows the clear correspondence between Ginchi of the pawns. This is where the image of the elephant comes from. This is why the Buddhist shows you the sign of an elephant or praise the elephant, right? This is where this Buddhist picture comes from right here. Now, a lot of these people on here keep on saying I'm ciphering. The reason why they don't know what religion I am, because I don't have no religion. I just know knowledge is free for everybody. So when you got the Buddhist, you know, the Buddhist elephant, right? Or you can go with the monk, right? But however, whatever you want to go with, it's an understanding of what that brain looks like, right? It's showing you the image of the brain running down the spinal cord, right? That's what it's showing you. And a lot of these people get all of this stuff confused. It's the face of Genshin, corresponds to the pons, the Adubla. The Adubla represents the trunk. The roots of the trigeminal nervous represents the eyes. The group of the nervous pons represents the tusk. The cerebrum constitutes to the ears of the Genshin. These structures not only look like Genshin, but are functions in human physiology, correspondence to the functions and activities ascribed to Genshin. And this is one of those ancient teachings, right? This is one of the ancient teachings, like the yogas, like the yogis. Okay, Agent Green. So you know what I'm talking about, Agent Green. You can come up. You know exactly what I'm talking about then. You know, this is why certain variations of monks practice peace. This is why yogis know they can't do nothing. You know, you can't control the next person. What is meant to be will be. Namaste. You know, you can't go around being, you know, and then in the sense of things, we all understand that how I respond to you could alter the future. So I got to be cautious of what I tell people, because what I tell somebody now could alter the outcome of the future. And then I can be charged with tampering with the timeline. If we were looking at this as a multidimensional being, right? I can be incarnated here because I can do something that's punishable to this timeline by altering the future. But it's nothing right now because we're at the end of the time as they knew it. They knew that according to the Mayans, the Incans, or whatever, they knew that time was going to change at the 13th lunar cycle. We just ended the 13th lunar cycle, so now we are in unknown times. We're in a time of the unknown. You know, this is not, I guess time doesn't exist right now because there's no time for this. So, you know, and like, you know, Agent Green will probably, you know, agree with me when I say it's inevitable, my dear Watson. Sherlock Holmes says that a lot. You know, it's inevitable, my dear friend Watson, because the game is afoot. The world is one big stage. We're just living it. You don't get to determine who the universe makes its messengers, and you don't get to determine who receives the message that the universe is putting down here. All we get to determine is we fight whether or not we want to pass the message or not. That's it. Some people try to sell you the message by saying it's $29.99 or $33.33. You know, that's the only way you can get the message is if you got the exchange of currency in order to be, you know, to get the message. But that's the duality of this life down here. Once the universe gives me a variation, or you or any of us, if the universe gives you a variation of knowledge, you're allowed to use it down here how you best see fit. And that's where the willpower comes in at. One has to be willing to give the blessings back to the universe. One has to be willing to give the creator back his credit, right? That's just like Christ said, I'm here to do my Father's work. I'm doing the things that the universe asked me to do, right? That's giving the credit back to the universe. See, a lot of people down here, they're looking for credit. You see Cleo running around. What's she doing? I'm this. I'm somebody. I hung out with the celebrities. They don't know who I am. I'm not just on here. Then who the fuck are you then, Cleo? Say your name. If you hung out with the celebrities, show us some pictures. Stop sitting on here making it seem like you the greatest at everything. I'm I've been chasing Jag since Chasing Jag was Chasing Jag. See, this is fun to me. Going back and forth with Jag is fun to me. That means you never aim to really catch her, because then there's unless you find something else you can chase. You literally are giving out the definition of insanity, and you trying to make that shit seem cool. Hey, namaste, namaste. For anybody who don't know what namaste is the God in me recognizing the God in you, or coming to the realization that we are all in this together. But it's really a recognition of the God in me recognizing the God in you. For all things I can be, you can be, and more. Namaste. But however we look at this, greater things is happening. I don't know. I want to be a part of the greater things that's happening. That's just me. You know, I want to be a part of the greater things that's happening. Okay. What y'all want to be a part of? Huh? Somebody try to tell me that because I was teaching about the chakra systems, I was teaching about the Baphomet. You believe that? Now, this tells you right here that the solar plex, the sacral plex, the solar plex, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra all represent the lower half. This is your three lower chakras. They are the lowest state of consciousness, where you identify as a physical body, matter over mind. The mind and body are operating in survival mode, meaning you are doing whatever the body desires. An example of this is eating whenever the stomach rumbles, releasing sexual fluids whenever you feel like it, etc. This state of consciousness is manifesting hell. Do you hear that? When you have no discipline over your body, when you're eating when you want, sexual, using your sacral energy whenever you want, spilling it out whenever you want, this state of consciousness is manifesting hell, right? Listen to the unbalanced chakra, unbalanced. Overusing or incorrect usage of the energy center will result in unbalanced chakra, which blocks the flow of energy within the electromagnetic field of the body. This results in a lower frequency as you are pulling too much energy out of your field. For example, if you are over sexual, you abuse your sacral chakra, which weakens your field. See this? All right. Now, let's go up, because when you get to these higher chakras, this is where Deuteronomy's 20 through 2017 comes in, right? When if you go read Deuteronomy's 2017, it says, completely destroy them, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hizzites, and the Jebusites, as the Lord your God has commanded you, right? That's talking about all these lower vibrational things. That's talking about the chakra system. It says God supposedly ordered the Canaanites, the Amorites, the Hittites to be destroyed. But as we know, that would be murder, which God does not command or condemn onto man. Canaanites, Amorites, Hittites symbolizes man's lower natures, as they are cannibals and murderers, right? So this is a symbolic for destruction for the lower animal nature and turning to your higher spiritual self, right? That's what that's saying. Whenever the Bible talked about a unaliving, it wasn't talking about killing. It wasn't talking about what we created in the physical. It was talking about to let something go, right? Let go of these temptations of the temptations of the vessel, right? Greed, gluttony, lust, right? in order for a man to, and they have these rules, even in gang rules. In gang rules, one of the rules that says if you have to unalive yourself to let yourself live, right? That means you kill off part of yourself in order for new growth, right? It's just like with a tree. If you see a leaf and you see parts of the leaf dying, they tell you to cut off the parts that's dying so it won't take from the rest, so it could bring new growth, right? That's kind of what happens, you know? So you have the higher chakras, the higher states of conscious where your mind is no longer manifesting whatever the lower self desire. The mind has become disciplined and carries out more spiritual desires like fasting, meditation, spiritual projecting, energy healing, awakening the third eye, and saving sexual energy to activate the kundalini. The soul and the mind have gained a strong connection, and the mind is manifesting what the soul wills it to do. So you have this playing field. This is taking place with your body. The mind is the playing field, and your spirit and your carnal fights on this playing field every day. Your carnal self and your spiritual self battles on this playing field every day. Actions and thoughts create causes that manifest effects, guides soul growth, and balance. Yeah, exactly. And this goes with there's one of the oldest religions out there is the Zohans, or what is it called? Hold on. I gotta look it up again. Let me get my book out. And this Zoroastrian religion, it tells you that the feathers of the ego, the wings, represents good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. And the tail is supposed to represent all your bad thoughts. The tail that's on the feather. So you're supposed to have fewer tails on your feather, right? Because you're not supposed to be practicing bad thoughts, bad actions, bad words. And this is going back to one of the oldest religions. They knew the power of the tongue. They knew the power of the tongue. They knew the power of frequencies. They didn't just play on this shit like we do. We the only ones sitting out here playing with frequencies like it ain't important. We out here using our tongue to speak death out into the world, and people don't see it. You know, well, some people do. Some people see it. That's why they attach themselves to death. You know, look at the knot. Every time somebody die, he attaches himself to that energy, try to absorb it. Shit, I'm still feeling the energy from Nipsey. It is sick, but they do it. This is what they do. This is what they do. I'm still feeling like the marathon must continue. You know? Don't worry. All things is revealing itself. All things is revealing itself. See, that's one thing. Like, they might have played with their time is up. All of their times is up. We are now past April 20th. We are fully in the Aquarius sky. Anyone who has the energy of Uranus knows what I'm talking about. For the people who are still under that energy of Saturn and still want to play with the people who comes with the energy of Uranus, hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. The universe has given us. Thank you. I'm sitting here looking for it and couldn't find it. And then you put it in there. Look at that. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Won't he do it? How you know about that? See, I know y'all was brought here for a reason. I know this collective is important for a reason. That's why every now and again, when I go live, I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I just go live and then I let y'all energies hit me in the face and tell me what it is I need to talk about. I promise you I do. See the image of it. It was the image of it that got me, right? This is one of the oldest religions right here. Do you see this image? This image is actually was facing the other way, but the ring that's on the hand and the ring that's around the waist is a representation of the marriage to the universe. The direction that this person is facing is supposed to be facing the right direction. It's supposed to be like this. This is the oldest one right here. You see the hair, little afro, and then the feathers of this, the feathers of the, oh shit, it ain't even up there. Okay, so this ring that's around the waist right here is a representation of the marriage. The ring that's in the hand is a representation of the marriage. The right hand is the representation, and the way it's facing, it's supposed to be an eagle with the head of a man, because this is the ego soaring, but the ego must die. That's why man is above the wings, because the ego must die in order for your soul to soar, right? The wings are a representation of your good words, good thoughts, and good actions. And then the feathers of the tail is supposed to be the bad. So your good is supposed to outweigh your bad. This is one of the oldest religions before Christianity, right? One of the oldest of oldest right here. This talked about a oneness. And Blanca, it's nice to know that you're a false spiritualist, Blanca, since you over there leading the knot down the wrong path. I figured I prove you wrong too, since we looking stuff up and you lied to people and said that the universal law of one, the first law of the universe is self-preservation. That's a lie. The first law of the universe, universal law, is the law of oneness. Treat everybody like you would treat yourself, due to the fact that we are all connected in some way, shape, or form, right? That's the law of one. That's the law. What she said is a complete lie, right? So this is how you know that he's getting led falsely, right? Because even the law, even what she stated, self-preservation, that's animal instinct. That is not no fucking law of the universe. That is an animal instinct. That is an animal law. That is low vibration. That is reptilian thinking. She sat there and told everybody the law of the universe, the first law of the universe, right, was self-preservation. Self-preservation is a survival tactic. That means do anything to survive, right? That means kill or be killed. That's what that means. That is not the first law. That is animal law. That is animal law. Exactly. That's why he's acting like an animal. He's being led by somebody who's training him like an animal, talking about self-preservation. Well, the first law is actually the law of divine oneness. This law could also be called the law of unity. It reminds us that we are all connected. What we say, do, and think affects others and has a ripple effect on the universe around us. That is the first law. The same laws that whatever religious group that we just looked up, the oldest religious group, right? It states that the things that we say and do has an effect, right? This is why it was appalling to me when he was sending text messages saying that he wanted, AT2 unalived. When he say anybody who speak death into the atmosphere, that shit hurts me. Like, it automatically makes me look at them funny when they speak death into the atmosphere, because that means they're speaking death upon themselves, right? So I try to speak life into the atmosphere, because I don't want an unaliving process for myself. That's why the Bible says he who rises above the carnal nature will not experience a second unaliving, because death will no longer be something that they speak off of their tongue. A lot of people are speaking death off of their tongue. I don't want to speak that. All right. I don't speak that. Okay. So, I mean, we laugh, we joke, but hey, let them have that. All right. So then it says the laws of vibration. The universe wouldn't do well in a classroom. It never sits still. Everything is always vibrating, just as everything in the physical world has a vibration, as do our thoughts. Good feelings like love and appreciation cause for higher vibrations. So to keep your vibrations positive, take note of how you are feeling. If you are feeling good and thinking good thoughts, you are sending out high vibrations and creating pleasant results. See, that's why they keep you in bad thoughts, keep you in low vibrations, keep you confused. If you are in good thoughts, good thinking, good, that's a high vibration. That means you got to be ever, have an open mind, be willing to learn, be willing to say, you know what, I could see it. I could see it from that perspective, not lie to people and just do some old, oh yeah, well, you don't feel what they saying, right? Because the next two laws is very important, right? The next two laws is very important because the third law is the law of action, right? The law of action states that what you feel is what you see. Think about that. If the law of action states that what you feel is what you see, then we can both be looking at the same rainy day. But if I feel loving, I'm looking at that rain as if like I want to dance in it, right? But if I feel sad, I'm looking at that rain on some rain, go away type shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll see a day and that day will be terrible. And you'll be like, man, this is the perfect cuddle day. Time to Netflix and shit. Like it'll be a rainy ass day. You'll be like, man, this is the perfect day, man. I'm ready to, curl up, watch a movie and snooze, But let's read laws of actions. Our actions should match or support our thoughts and dreams. If you have a problem that seems overwhelming, avoiding it is never working. Often, just taking one small action is enough to make the problem disappear. The universe rewards actions. You'll find that the more you discipline yourself to take actions with the bigger things in life, the more the smaller things will take care of themselves. And this is true, right? A lot of times, if you go to try to make an effect at the bigger thing in life, the smaller things do not seem that much damaging. Like if you aim to change the world, your car breaking down is not that big of a problem. If you aim to change the world, you losing your job is not that big of a problem. You know what I mean? Like really, you'll start looking at it like, hey, must have been getting out the way so I can focus on changing the world. Some shit had to move out the way so I can you'll start looking at life differently based off how big of the problem is that you're solving, right? If you're solving a big enough problem, a lot of these things that we going through in life will become insignificant. If you aiming to change the minds of the multitude, all these carnal things don't become anything anymore. That's why we got the sister wives, because it's a protection of the spirit, a protection of the mind. So we ain't built on carnal. We not sitting there like, what you look like, what you look like. I bet y'all think there's a lot of, flirting going on in the Discord, huh? Where we just all in there just saying little sexual things to each other. Nope. We got a place of peace where we just protect each other's mental. We don't let people talk crazy. We coming up with great ideas, trying to inspire each other to be better, right? Even if something becomes too much, we step away, we come back. We're there. Like we're just being in the same space and being positive and having that type of group, But y'all never know because y'all got gossip groups, Agent Green, you think that's why Diddy say that people can't? You think that's why Diddy say people can't put no negative vibration in the out in the air while he's into 20 years after he's gone, so it won't mess up his 12-year reincarnation process. When he come back, he won't have to come back in the form of an animal. You think that's what it is? That's why he say nobody can't say nothing negative about him. Don't put that truth out about me. Don't speak them vibrational negatives about me. I don't want to come back a frog. So you got and then the fourth law is the law of correspondence. This is a law relates to energy and how it corresponds to the result of that energy confused. Simply put, if your thoughts, which are energy, are concentrated on how unhappy you are, you'll continue to have the correspondence energy show up. You'll be unhappy. Changes. Oh no. What the? Oh, chances are heard this before, but it bears repeating. Change your thought and you change your life. I don't know why I had a hard time reading that little part. I'm looking and the word just kept on. It looked like a G. I thought it said changing. The C turned into a G. The G turned into a C. Am I dyslexic? Hold on. Let me look at this shit again. Chances are. All right. Fuck it. It is what it is. But yeah, so the laws of correspondence. Basically, you gotta focus on your thought. What you focus on is what you get. A lot of people keep worrying about why they can't find that good guy because you're not thinking that you deserve a good guy. You're questioning why you keep on running into fucked up guys. You know, you people keep saying, you know, why this keep happening to me? It's because you're thinking about why this keep happening to you. People keep saying, you know, why it seems like racist things always happen to me. It's because you're focusing on racist stuff. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Like right now, if you got a chance, I want you know, anybody can look it up right now. Just look up, how do somebody know that they're about to get abducted by aliens, right? And the one thing it says when you this is funny because it says like when you look it up and it says how do somebody know they about to get abducted by aliens, it'll say if chances are if you are, you know, thinking about it already, then it already happened or it's about to happen. Ain't that weird as hell that it says like if you are having strong thoughts of being abducted by aliens, then chances are it already happened or it's going to happen. So just thinking about that shit, it tells you that just thinking about it, that means it already happened or it's going to happen. Oh, hold on. Let me put in. Wait, it's easier to put it in the phone. I looked this up. It was crazy to me. I gotta see what pops up. How do you know you're about to be abducted by aliens? It showed the images. It was like if you already are thinking about it, then no, what the hell? I think I looked up signs of abduction. Signs of alien abduction. Oh, shut the. I didn't know. I ain't want signs of be aware of alien abduction. But yeah, if you get a chance, just look it up. It'll tell you that if you haven't signs of it already, then that means it already happened or could have happened. All right. So this is talking about like the will of Ezekiel, so on and so forth, right? So this is where like you gotta know thyself, Merkaba. When you talk about Merkaba energy, so on and so forth, this is talking about soul energy, right? Life and consciousness. The eye of Horus / Falcon, the third eye, the inner bird, human bird, side view, so on and so forth. This is the eye of Ra, right? Or the eye of Horus, however you want to look at it. Horus is the sun, soil, soul, right? You are an eternal sun or soul. The single eye is the symbol of the soul, eye of the soul, 5 senses of the soul, so on and so forth, right? However you get into this, it says consciousness. The body does not live; it only maintained by the spirit consciousness within. Jesus said, "Man will never see death, for there is no death to see nor know. The body manifests the spirit, that which we think of and now do." Manifests the body to do so. Actions of the body are under the command of the central soul. The body is an electrical machine that takes command from the omnipotent cosmic intelligence, right? And it says to think. Oh no, I can't do it. To think to create it with light. Nothing is not light. To form is born in the image of thinking. I alone exist. I am the all, right? Man is the only unit of creation that is self-aware of the cosmic light within him. All else are electrical actions based upon incentives. So, however you're looking at this, this is taking place. Like this knowledge is being put back into the world. How you doing? Hope all is well. Appreciate you for stopping in. Somebody said listening from the bushes. Appreciate you. I see you. I see you listening from the bushes. Appreciate you. Love is love. Namaste. I say. Can you take? Can they take me tonight so I don't have to? Well, damn. I don't think you want to go tonight. You haven't even packed your things. Yeah, right. In 1988, I had a close encounter with the UFO. Sydney, Australia. Okay. Hey, love is love. You know, I appreciate you all the time. All the time, and all the time, I appreciate you. Not tonight, V. Now you got to get your things ready for that journey. Okay, so Palms 82:6 say, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. So that's what Palms 82:6 say. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Understand to overstand. That way you can never be under something again. It says the devil is actually you. You see what that say? It says the devil is actually you deveiling yourself into the lower planes of existence by ignorance of truth and knowledge. When you die under the false identity of self, you have now added another veil on top of your true soul self, right? Each time you reincarnate under the falsity, you come back under more fuckery, if that makes sense. All right. So Corinthians 3:16, 17 says, 16, know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwells in you, right? 17, if any man defies the temple of God, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. So it's telling you that you are a temple, you are the body of Christ, right? And how you carry yourself dictates that of what you represent, which is Christ, right? Practicing duality, neutralizing the duality of self and combining the upper and lower self. This is the duality of oneself, equally yoked. You are a soul that experiences different realities within a multiverse. In each plane, you take on different bodies. Your arms is to become a multidimensional. Oh, your aim is to become a multidimensional creature and not to be bound to just one reality. So you are supposed to be versatile, right? You are supposed to have a duality. You are not supposed to be, in one genre. We are all supposed to be a jack of all trades, master of none, right? Veils that will be lifted. There's a mental veil that will be lifted. There's an astral veil that will be lifted. There's a etheric veil that will be lifted, and there's a physical veil that will be lifted. Right now, we are trying to lift the physical veil and move into the etheric veil, which is the fifth dimension. And then when we will get into the astral veil, which is another place as known as the pineal, and then we will get to the mental veil, which comes with the governing of thy mental or thy firm or mint, right? Firmer mint, or how about enlightenment, right? Enlightenment, right? If the light is on in your brain, that's in light in mental, right? If there's a govern and meant, then your mind is being governed, and it's there a firmer meant, then that means your mind is becoming firm, just like the Bible says, how to firm thy mental. The book wasn't never telling you about nothing outside of you. In fact, if you go back and it said that God gathered the waters, right? And after he gathered the waters, he put earth around the water to hold those waters in. Let me ask you a question. If earth is made up of 75% water, what water is being held in down here? Ain't no damn water being held in down here. We got water leaking into our damn ocean from up under our ocean. We got water underwater. We got an ocean inside our ocean. So that couldn't have been the water that he was talking about. He had to be speaking of different waters. He was talking about the holy water, the life water that's inside of you. The land that he gathered around that is considered to be your body. That's the body that holds the water in. And then he put a dome on top of that. That's your head, right? Back in the day, we used to say, man, you got a big ass dome. We knew the word dome was referring to our head, right? We are the water. That's the water that he was putting together in the beginning. He separated the light water from the dark water. The dark water was considered to be the lower half. That's the lower half of your body. The light water is considered to be the heavens or air. He called the light waters air. That's your hair. That's your head. That's above. As above, so below. As without, so within. Now, of course, Maggie and them would like to tell you that the stuff that I'm teaching is of negativity, but that's a falsity, right? Maggie and them would like to tell you that the stuff that I'm teaching is from the devil, and that too would be a falsity, right? The devil never taught high levels of unity. The devil never taught you that you can be great. But this is what they do just so the truth won't get out, So people won't have no notion of that truth. You know, it's the saddest shit ever. It is the saddest shit ever. But y'all make sure y'all go follow She Paints. Y'all make sure y'all go follow She Paints. She just now, you know, started on her journey. She's in the air now. Oh shit, I can't play that. I don't know if that music got copyrights. But yeah, she's in the air. She might have landed already. She's probably just, she said she's got to settle in. I know, that's the thing. The more I learned, the more I realized that, you know, that's a wise man to tell you that we know nothing at all. You know, if you smart, you'll tell people you know nothing at all. I come to the realization that, you know, we really know nothing at all. Like everything is so, like everything has like layers to it. It's like, man, once you realize it, like sometimes the headache be like, damn, will we ever get out of this conundrum? Like how are we going to get out of this conundrum? You know, first of all, there's so many people in the world that don't even want to recognize we're even in a conundrum. You know, there's so many people that won't even recognize that we're in a conundrum. Ain't that crazy? And you know, somebody sent me a message that was like, or somebody left a message that was like, F Ralph and that mental health stuff he's talking about. But see, now I see a bunch of people having conversations about mental health. How you can't say F Ralph and that mental health stuff he's talking about if everybody start having mental health conversations. Huh? Right? So like obviously you know, people are seeing some type of change in mental health. And it's not for the good. And maybe it's all part of the social media experience. Maybe that's what it is, you know. Maybe it's all part of the social media experience. And I don't know. At this point, it's almost like how do you like where do you go? Like what do you do? Like what do you speak on? Like how do you go about knowing, recognizing, and saying, like, look, change happened. Change is happening, right? These people are fraudulent when it comes to how they operate because it's not room for change, right? If someone aim out to change, it's not, you know, take somebody down, to take somebody out. These people is trying to take people out. They're wishing death on people. And then once you say like, whoa, I didn't sign up for that. I didn't want that. Like I wasn't trying to, you know, I didn't want death for nobody. They won't even let you do that. They like, no, you signed up for this. Death it is. Like they won't even let you like bow out. They won't let you have there's no type of like, yo, where's the chill? Nope, you don't get it. You don't get chill. You don't get none of that. You don't get nope. Look what happened yesterday. They was asking people like, why you think you deserve peace? Why you think you deserve peace? What the fuck you mean? Why you think I don't deserve peace? You know, nobody should have to question why somebody else deserves peace. I should not even have to answer that. I shouldn't even have to answer why I deserve peace. You know? That was a hot, disgusting mess yesterday. See, when you thirst for something, that's why, You know, certain people tell you proper preparations prevents poor performance, you know. Proper preparations prevents poor performance because when you sit there and you aim to perform like that, you're going to fail. Like they just throwing a bunch of people up on that panel trying to rush it together to get the numbers and so on and so forth, and literally played me, told me I had to pay, you know, $5,000 to have a conversation. And if that's the conversation that I'm sitting down to have when I pay $5,000, you can keep it. I'm glad you gave that shit to somebody else. I'm glad you got somebody else to show me what the fuck you bringing to the table, because that's not the conversation that I would have for $5,000. That's not the image that I'm going to sit down with and let you paint of me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, proper preparations prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. On Paru. And that's why I said the knot really never really, I don't think he did any of the mathematics for himself of just who the fuck you know, not to say like, but I don't think he did the math on who I am or my background or none of that shit. I don't think he did the math on anything. Like, I don't think he did the math on my studies, my learnings. Like, I never ran from nothing a day in my life. I walked away from certain things, but I never ran from nothing in my life. This dude is out here playing, tearing down people's characters and making it seem like he's some type of savant. Like, nah, bro, you gonna take every nasty thing that you, and I'm not, this is not a physical threat. I'm not gonna go nowhere near that dude or anything, but I bet you in the multiverse, in the universe, he feels my wrath. He knows what the fuck I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. We're not talking about man law. We talking about God law. You play with my mental, my dude. You didn't get into no fucking arm wrestling match with me where I could say, okay, nah, you trying to play with my mind, my mental. I got you. I got you. You know the laws of intention is in operation right now. I got you. Let's see whose intent is stronger in this universe. You have a great night, Agent Green. 5,000 for an absolute shit show. And King World then try to throw me under the bus, you know, threw sauce on my name. You know, Cleo done lied and manipulated the situation. Got that man thinking that, you know, it's crazy. Man, shout out to the, like, I got great people around me. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I got great people around me. They mad. They mad at the team we putting together. Hey, man, don't get mad. Pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. How you see a table that's welcoming everybody and you get mad at that shit? How you see a table that's welcoming to everybody and get mad at it? K-Dub got to turn on them because Cleo, you got to remember, Cleo brought him over there. He kept on trying to get him and Cleo recognition. That's why after you know, Meat snapped on Cleo, that's why he was like, yeah, and you know, the woman that you know helped me with Jag, you know, that woman, she's a, you know, he took Cleo's name out of it. It was really to go over there and get praise for him. That's why Meech was like, who the fuck is you? Like, you is a basement DJ. Stop playing. He talking about, yeah, Meech, I don't know what you heard about me. I don't know what she might have told y'all about me, but nigga, why would she mention you to Meech? That don't even make sense. I don't know what she might have told y'all about me, but yeah. Nigga. And the not sitting there talking, and he got a nerve to call my phone. What is you calling me for? Well, there's no there's no need, no method behind, no reason for you to call my phone. Is nothing. Yeah, Meech was rude to Cleo, but she got what she deserved because she throwing dirt on me. She try to make me seem like a womanizer. She try to make me seem like I was this and I was that. She try to play me. You know what I mean? She try to make me seem like I was a womanizer. She try to make me seem like, you know, I talk to women hectic, call them bees, do all of this and all of that. Right? That's what she said. She said that. And then she went right over there and found out just how good shit really is for her. Right? Went right over there and found out. You know, that man was like, shut up when men are talking, you know? And that's what they get. They got their hell bent so much on Jag that they not even looking at the fact that he's sitting there saying he'll punch Jag in the face, he'll box her, he'll beat her up, and a bunch of women chilling, you know, cheering it on. Magic got ate the fuck up, and I was so happy that you know, OG Patrice came up there and chewed her ass out. Magic started looking sad as hell. Then Magic turned around today and put Cleo against OG Patrice. Now let me ask you this: is Magic not treating Cleo like a little sickum dog? Get him, Cleo, get him. And then Cleo, I'm gonna dox him. I'm gonna put their information out. Cleo wants to be treated like that. She wants to be treated like a go fetch it. Yeah, it's crazy because she don't realize, like, I don't have no fear. She's sitting there talking about something. I got your address. So what? Pull up. Send whoever to the address that you want to send. Never been afraid of my address being out there. Never been afraid of nobody having my address. Right? So, like, the fact that they're saying that, it's like, what? What are you talking about? You know? What are you talking about? But I can see, you know, I can see. Right. She talking about some. They are so mad that they can't find out something about my life. They're like, why you don't have no pictures of your girlfriends? If you got girlfriends, why you don't have no pictures of them on the? I'm like, what are you talking about? Why you don't have no pictures of your girlfriends on your TikTok or on your you know, Facebook or what? It's just crazy how this dude thinks and operates and works. It's just crazy. You thinking because you know people like their privacy. The people that I fuck with, they like their privacy. I'm not stupid like you. I don't care if somebody think I'm with the hottest girl in the school. I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking for no trophy. I'm not out here trying to show women off like this is fucking high school. Show me your baddies. This motherfucker remind me of how they used to be when I was locked up in prison. Every night at the end of the day, when it's time to lock in, like, and it's like 30 minutes left to lock in, everybody run around and play little trading games for little, you know, sex cards and shit. Everybody start pulling a picture out like, you got a Debbie Does Dallas? Man, I give you 2 Debbie Does Dallas for a Symphony cloth. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? They act like it was a Pokemon trading game. These was grown ass men. I'm looking like, y'all serious about this shit. They was telling me to try to get my peoples on the outside to order them shit. My cousin hit me up that's locked up. He doing like 35. He tell me to order him like, yo, you think you could order me these couple of things right here, man? I'm telling you, man, you think I could? I'm like, man, they really doing that shit. That's what that remind me of. Some weird ass shit that he doing. Well, show me your baddies. Show me who you been with. Nigga, this ain't the trading card game. He gonna come at me like he want to get introduced to my stable. Yeah, this is my Clydesdale right here. You know, I pull her out for the winter time whenever I need to get that long haul down there in December. Shut up. Nigga, I don't, that's weird. That's not man to me. That's not man to me. When you start looking at trophies and shit like that, you trying to look at accolades, you searching my Facebook, talking about some, you know, where's the women at on your Facebook, so on and so forth. Where's the ones that you know, effing on there, blah, 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 blah. Like, you can't be serious. I know you're not serious. Right, because they can't find nothing else to bother me. They can't find nothing to bother me, so they want to try to find something, anything. Tell me something that you're going to be bothered by, anything. Please tell me you're bothered. Are you bothered? No? Fuck. That's what they upset about, that I am so unbothered. I can't help it. Trouble don't last always. And ain't no way I'm about to be afraid of the internet. I'm not afraid of shit in my real life, you know? Cleo over there lying to Maggie, talking about something. Did you get that picture of that 600-pound woman that I sent you that's on his face? Lies. Talking about something. Yes, and since then he took it off his Facebook. Lies. And look, we still was looking out for Cleo. We still hit Cleo up and was like, look, Maggie's lying to you. Even after we still showing that we do right is right and wrong is wrong. Even after Cleo lied on us, talked about us, said she gonna dox us, threatened to do all of this shit, we still looked out and sent Cleo a heads up on Instagram and said, look, Maggie's trying to lie to you. You know, she's playing in your face. Pay attention, right? We still did that. See, we still did that. Maggie is lying to you, right? We still looked out and sent her a message at 8:02. Maggie is lying to your face, right? We don't operate in no, we do right is right and wrong is wrong. That's it, right? And then, you know, she's gonna sit on Maggie's panel and be like, yeah, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name. So she changed her name to Anonymous. Like that did something. You change your name to Anonymous. Nobody care if you change your name to Anonymous. We still know it's you. You can't change your name when you left a whole damn voice clip. Look, she trying to talk gangster and ghetto. Yeah, I just doxed her. What? What up? She want to be down so bad, don't she? I want to be down with you no matter the time. Day and night is true. I want to be down. You old Brandy character. I want to be down with you. Nobody want to be down with you, Cleo. We not looking for whatever bullshit you looking for. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass. Sit there and try to change her name to anonymous so she can be like, that ain't me. That ain't me he messaging. That's not my name right there. We know it's you. It's a whole voice clip on there, dumbass. Got to be smarter than that. And you still want to sit over there and talk shit. I'm trying to give you the heads up, let you know that Maggie lying to you and OG Patrice wasn't talking about you, and you still sitting over there opening up the door to talk shit. So you must be wanting intentionally to beef with OG Patrice. If you said you've been doing this shit since 2009 and you still don't realize that you're not supposed to take everything for face value, Maggie sitting there lying to you right to your face, lying to you. And then when you ask her and say, well, Maggie said it, she making sure she keep her plausible deniability. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I just played the video. You've seen it yourself. The lack of accountability on this one. The lack of accountability on this one.
Maggie the black gal, you found no doubt. Clean your kitchen, girl, take that trash out. Bobblehead moves, always chasing the clout. Talking tough online, but you cry when called out. You need thick skin, now you're begging for coin. Always playing victim when you step in the joint. We see through the act, don't bark, no bite. You can't dim our shine, we the truth in the light. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Twisting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. Is it drinking or smoking all day on cam? Claiming you deep, but it's all just spam. 3.9 GPA, that's what you display. But every word you drop takes IQ away. Talk circles round logic, flexing with fiction. Book smart maybe, but you lack conviction. Big brain craze, but no real wisdom. Caught in your echo, trapped in your system. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Busting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fall, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. When you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. You mask up in filters, but the truth still shows. Trying to school the squad, we don't need your lows. Throw subs in the dark, but we bring that glow. While you chase cheap fame, we just build and grow. Talk ethics and morals, then you twist the tail. Playing saint on stream, but your soul's for sale. Fake woke, fake deep, just a drama parade. You a whole facade, we the truth unafraid. You try to come for us, so we step back. Let you talk your talk, we don't need to clap back. We move in silence, let the truth unpack. We spiral online, trying to stay on track. But we keep it all love, we don't dwell in the hate. Elevate the game while you argue with fate. We stand tall, never need to attack. Cause real ones shine, no cap, just facts. Just facts.
Man, I mean, listen, I was, we sit over here, we point stuff out, Jag done put a lot of her membership, a lot of her stuff on members only, so in order to see Jag response to a lot of this stuff, you guys have to become a member. Jag is literally like, I don't know, she's responding to it, but it's not the response that you guys think. She's pregnant. Did anyone hear that? Jag is pregnant. Where's Odell at, man? Let me text Odell and tell him congratulations, man. I ain't know. Let me text him and tell him congrats, man. Yeah, congratulations, man. Yeah. We not buying it, but hey, man, they got to bring in that Muppet baby somehow, right? They pulled in all that energy. They pull in all that negative energy. Shit, it's got to go somewhere. That's how she tying herself back to Wolf. He can't go nowhere. If she pregnant, you know he can't go nowhere. He can't do, you know, fail family number 3. This would be family number 3 right here. He can't do that. Unless he's saying it ain't his. What if it ain't his though? Who Jag been sneaking with? Jag about to have that baby. Huh? Oh shit. Oh man, that is terrible. You lay down with it.
She's playing with fire. You do not play with somebody's name and saying
Oh shit. Jag said it.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it.
Right, Jag said it.
See what you're doing, Maggie, and I can't get behind it. You hate with your whole chest, baby. You remind me of a little green man looking like slime. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is
You took her 27 years to have a Muppet, so.
and all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Now you're telling me to mind my business. When you started your channel to talk about other women, you love to throw a stone and then run and hide. Like it or not, you live your life online. And if I were you, I would wanna die. Cause it must be hard to have such a sad life. But that's not my business, so I'm moving on. And I know the one thing that you hate the most. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. This song's for you too, down at. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. We see what you're doing and we can't get behind it. A failed actor, isn't that right? So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. We wanna vibe with love is love. And all you haters get left in the dust. So mad that they love me, they love me, they love me. Mad that they love me, they love me,
Hey, if I'm gonna be Nature Boy, I'm gonna be better than him. I'm gonna be better than Nature Boy. What they talking about? You can't do nothing about whatever narrative or topic they gonna spin on. You can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? If they see somebody moving in goodness and they want to paint a false narrative on that person, you can't do nothing about that. Like, I can't do nothing about the narrative. It will be asinine for me to try to fight off a narrative that they're trying to paint. You know, I'm not the artist. I don't have that brush in my hand. So I don't fight lies. I'm not about to sit there and fight a lie that they made up. You know what I mean? I don't know who Nature Boy is. They do. So if anybody can say that they're experiencing traits of him, it will be people that operate like him. The person who don't know that person can't be operating like somebody that they don't know. I never studied no Nature Boy. If anything, you go back to Jaguar, she'll tell you that she studied Nature Boy. She knows that he uses religion and different stuff like that to draw people in. That's why she took her Shahada. That's why she Shabbat Shalom on Saturday. That's why the rest of the week she's a follower of Yahweh, right? And that's why she practiced Ifa, right? She's a witch when she needs to be. She practiced voodoo when she needs to be, right? If anybody is showing signs of being that of which Nature Boy is, it will be someone who already studied him and that are resembling signs of him, and also who has connections to those in that camp, right? Jaguar is still connected to people from that Nature Boy camp, right? I ain't never been connected to something like that. I ain't never put together no butt naked party, right? So I don't know what it's like to be a part of that group. I don't know the bond that they have with each other, you know? Once you put a bunch of people in a dark room together and nobody knows who's who, everybody friends. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know who's who in that group, you know? All I'm saying is we didn't operate like that. We operate with transparency. We try to be as honest with each other as possible, you know? And if I'm slinging dick, I'm doing it in secrecy because don't nobody know about it, not even me. Shit, I'm slinging dick I don't even know about. So what's going on? That's the narrative that they paint. I can't do nothing about that. If they want to make it seem like I'm out here slinging it like that, let them make it seem like that. Shit, I want a motherfucker to believe that I'm slinging it like that. Shit, they stroking my pride for me. They stroking my ego for me. I don't got to do shit. As a man, you don't think, why wouldn't I want them to think I'm slinging it like that? Shit, don't let them not keep boasting me up. Shit, let them keep doing it. Encourage them to say it some more. He's got 27 wives over there. Yup. That shit just sound good, don't it? Shit. You had to give me a different title or something. He's got 27 wives over there. I like the sound of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got me feeling like I'm really for the streets. I ain't never feel like I was for the streets. You mean to tell me I'm a dick slinger? I've been a lot of things. I ain't never been a dick slinger. Shit. I take that title. Let me be a dick slinger. Shit. He's Discord dick slinging. You absolutely right. Discord dick slinging. Absolutely. Fuck it. Let me hold that title down for a little bit. You know? Hey, they're gonna paint you out to be a lot of things in this world. A Discord dick slinger ain't, you know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't bad. Fuck it. They're gonna say you a lot of things. They're gonna paint you out to be a lot of things in this world. Now that I think about it, a Discord dick slinger ain't that bad. You know what I mean? You know, I seen Dark Towers. I read the book. You know, I don't mind being a slinger. You know, fuck it. Hey, man, if I'm a slinger, I'm gonna be the best motherfucking slinger out there. Coming to a theater near you. Wait till I get this motherfucking car. Huh? Yeah, we slinging it everywhere. I'm gonna go pick up my sons. Don't worry, they grown. They both 18. They just turned 18 too. Yup. We going on a motherfucking dick slinging tour. Yep. Me, both my boys, dick slinging around America. We're going to encourage other people to do it. Yep. Fuck y'all talking about. Make up whatever story y'all want to make up. Yeah, dick slinging worldwide. Fuck it. Dick slinging unite. Whatever title you want to. See, that's the problem. I don't go by titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really listen to titles. You know what I mean? V God has been running around spreading the false message, but then coming in here laughing with us and stuff like that. Like, something's wrong with V God. V God is something's wrong with him. Now watch me make him come out the bushes. Watch me make V God come out the bushes. Something's wrong with him. Something is seriously wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's been following me around for a minute now. And I think he need to stop. Yeah, V Goddess. Was that too much, Vantisha? Was that too much? Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Please leave me alone. You know? I got 27 wives I got to tend to. They got me feeling like P&B Rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else. I want you all to myself. Hey, listen, man, we putting together this mobile podcast, you know, and we putting together this mobile. Look at I told you. Look, I told you. The devil will appear. I told you. Told you. Always lurking. Always lurking. Always lurking. Multiple accounts and every stuff. You know, multiple accounts and every stuff. I told you can't make this shit up. I know what bothers people. I just be trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, the idea of this world is to not do the shit that bothers people. You can provoke anybody, like you can know how to invoke anybody. You know what I mean? You know how to, like, but the trick is to not do it. Like, I don't, man, look, when you find out, like, with great power comes great responsibility, like you realize sometimes the power to not want to do shit is more than anything. Like, I don't want to keep on going back and forth. I don't want to, you know, I know the low blows to use to attack people. I know what I can say. These people doing all of these things to attack me, I know what really bothers them. That's why they mad at me, because I know their secret. I know their dark secret. I didn't ask to know their dark secret. It just came to me. You know, it just came to me and they mad. That's why you see how they run around and talk shit for months at a time. You can show them multiple levels of forgiveness, kick them out the Discord, let them back in the Discord, and they'll run around, talk shit about you, do all of that shit. And then the moment that you defend yourself, say something back, that's the moment that they sit there and try to hold you or nail you to the cross, right? That's the moment that they be like, and you supposed to be light and love, and you supposed to be spiritual, and you supposed to be this, and you supposed to be a whole nigga. Shut up. Fuck is you talking about? Now run, tell that. Go jump on somebody's platform and tell that story. That's the story you need to go tell. Stop trying to tell my story. Go tell your story. Yeah, stop trying to tell my story. Go tell your story. Yeah. What's wrong with y'all? That's the problem. Y'all keep on trying to make these different layers of attack on people. Then soon as somebody defend themselves, you try to be like, ooh, you should feel guilty. Ooh, you should feel sane. Nope, I don't feel none of it. For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. If you didn't like my first couple of times when I was nice to you, when I let you back in the Discord, when I knew you was going to do fuckery, when I knew you was going to do weird shit, right? And we still kept being nice to you. Even now, after all these weeks done passed by, you still keep popping up in our live, right? Knowing that you go into Maggie's room talking shit, knowing that you go into the Knots room talking shit, knowing that you go into all these other panels talking shit, we still keep letting you in our presence, hoping that you would change, hoping that that you see that we don't want no hard feelings with you, right? But you just won't stop. You just keep going. So yeah, let me give you what you want. And let me tell you some shit you don't want to hear, right? Because that's what this is about. Hold your truth. Hold your truth. You keep on running in here asking for, you want us to keep on respecting you while you keep on disrespecting us. Make it make sense. You trying to hold us to our, but you not trying to be held to your level of your attacks. How you just letting your mouth run you crazy. Going over here talking, throwing dirt on people's names, saying this, and then coming over here laughing with us like everything cool and everything peaches and cream. Going talking shit and then coming back laughing like we not good. We not good. We don't want to pretend like we good. We don't want to act like we good. We not trying to fake it till we make it. None of that shit. Go somewhere else with that, you weirdo. We try to show you love, and all you keep giving us is your ass to kiss, like you something special. Some of these people are stealing my character and my likeness and my image. All right. Some of these people are still they're sociopathic. They're very sociopathic. You hear Maggie. She can't stop. That's why she like, oh my God. That's why she keeps saying that. It's weird, ain't it? Is it not? It's very weird. She's like, oh my God. It's a reason why they keep doing all of that, man. It's a reason. They on here trying to manipulate the atmosphere like everybody else, man. They know that with people's intention, they can move stuff in the universe, and that's what they trying to do. You know what I mean? I'm just here for the knowledge. Okay. Well, you know, we drop bombs all the time. We drop knowledge bombs all the time. You get a little bit, grab a little bit. If not, you know, sit around. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. Yeah, I noticed she's been singing that. She's been repeating that shit overly. Like, man, my son heard that shit and he was like, what? Like, you, what? He's like, why is he saying that? You say that all the time. You say, you like, before I even got over to YouTube, I was saying that. That's why he's so shocked to hear it coming from somebody else, because, you know, people in my life only hear me say that. So when they hear somebody else say that, they like, what the fuck? They've been hanging out with you too long. And she ain't even been hanging out with me. You know? How you stealing my shit and ain't been hanging out with me? Hey, y'all know we got to go over to the Discord. I gotta go play the game for a little bit. Okay. I gotta go play the game for a little bit. Listen, man, great things is happening. If nobody told y'all that they love you today, let me be the first, but not the last to tell you that I love you. Right. And I'm telling you, great things are happening. We're going to go to the Discord, kicking in the Discord, see what comes out of this. I don't think nobody live at this particular time. So we're going to go to the Discord. We got a lot of stuff set up for the future, for future endeavors of this. This journey is going to be great. We're all in it together. We are, sharing, we're sharing a human experience. We're sharing this human experience. So let it be a great one. Okay? Let it be a great one. I would go on a live. We should go on a live field trip and go crash somebody's space. That's what we should do. We should go on a live field trip. One's in the chat if the next time we go live. Should we go at a live field trip, crash somebody else's space? Should we do platform raids? One's in the chat if y'all think we should do platform raids. But we gotta find good people to do it. You know what I mean? You gotta find good people. Like if we do it, it's gotta be a love bomb. It can't be. I mean, maybe the first time we can go tease some people, but the first we gotta do some love bombs. We gotta go into some people, that need some love, and maybe we'll get some suggestions in the Discord, and then we'll just start picking people from the Discord. We'll put names in the Discord, and then it gotta be friends, like the people that you friends with. The people that you love, the people that you know what I mean? Like they gotta be people that you friends with, people that you cool with. We'll put them in the Discord, put their names in the Discord. And then when we do our field trip love raid, we'll pick somebody out of the names in the Discord, and we'll just, love bomb them and go in there, show them some love, heavy activity in the comment section, heavy activity. You know what I mean? They amplifying the negativity, so we got to amplify the positivity. They trying to throw the balance off, so we got to up the ante on them. All right, we got a lot of great things coming, man. I promise you. We're not going to disappoint. We're not going to disappoint. We're going to put a proper schedule together in the future. We're going to get everything in order, get everything how it's supposed to be, and we're going to rock the socks off of this. Make sure y'all stop by the shop and get you some memorabilia. I mean, not get you some merch. It's up.
We've been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
Rough to wise, talk to him.
It's been a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy.
We need some more of these. I'm telling you.
There's something
do you need like
we gotta do better collectively, right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, right here is just
energy. The first stage is realizing that you are. That's the first step.
So tough right there.
Confront yourself. Realizing that you are energy. It's been a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening, whether they want to believe it or not. Maybe this is the year right here. This is the year for it right here. Right? Energy. Go within. There's something inside.
Right. We gotta do better collectively,
Go within. There's something inside.
We gotta do better collectively, One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you ain't great, because you are.
Rough to wise.
Energy.
come.